You know what? That brings my attention to Go Gadget.
Go Gadget picnic basket.
Go.
I loved Gadget as a child. I used to watch it. It was awesome.
Gadget.
He was just an idiot, but he had the coolest shit. His arm would come off, and like he'd have like a paintbrush. It was just
The same
like,
thing
what?
I watched as a kid, which is crazy.
It's so funny. Oh man, I'm pretty sure we can all relate with Go Gadget. That was just just plain awesome.
Well, the movie was terrible. It did have one good moment.
I never watched the movie. But I watched the TV.
There's a scene where like a Yahoo signs falls on somebody. Yahoo!
Oh my god!
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Please, somebody remix that. Please remix the Yahoo.
Please
Make it into a dubstep.
Please remix.
Oh, I just spit all over my mic and my screen.
That reminded me of Cloud 8749.
What?
You guys ever seen his videos?
Nope. I don't think so.
Okay. You should definitely, we probably can't do it while you're recording a podcast, but you should go watch Super Mario Brothers 2 Hardcore. And I think he's sort of just making fun of what people claim to be quote-unquote hardcore gamers, but he's really just kind of spastic, right? So he's like, oh my god, I just spat all over my keyboard. Look at that rocket.
Oh
It's
god.
the only rocket you're ever going to see.
Oh,
It's just hilarious.
that's how people used to make fun of PewDiePie for doing that. I think.
Right.
I remember people
Maybe that's
used to make fun of PewDiePie for doing that because he used to be really spastic like that. And then I think he stopped because people didn't like it because they started making fun of him. And I think it got to him or something.
Right.
But I remember I watched a YouTuber, Manga Minx. I don't know if you heard of her, or the RPG Minx. She's British YouTuber. She does horror games, and she does some stuff with PewDiePie. And I'm not a PewDiePie fan whatsoever. I really can't watch his videos. They just annoy me to the end of the earth.
Well, I mean, it can get old fast, but
But when he does videos with people, he's not bad. He's an alright guy. But I mean, when he does stuff alone, he's got a really fake humor. I don't know if he really tries too hard or something, but that's the old school PewDiePie. And I don't know how his new videos are or how he acts now. I've never really checked out his YouTube channel, but I know some people watch him. They like him. Apparently he does really cool stuff. So, no hate on him, but I mean, I don't like the old school PewDiePie. And now I hear him in a couple videos here and there, and he's all right. Like, he's all right with other people. It's just when he's by himself, he's got a really fake humor.
The videos I really watch him in are he has this video series on Polaris called PewDiePie and Friends, where he plays like local co-op games with like groups of people. Pretty funny.
Which I would like to do with the Doge Pound too.
Yeah.
totally.
And
all of us being in either different territories or countries.
Yeah.
That's the challenge.
yeah, you know what? The challenge of the Doge Pound is to get people from all over the world, so we can take over the world.
Yeah.
Team Rocket is blasting off again.
Well,
YouTube.
you guys know about Dogecoin is going to the moon?
What?
Like
Dogecoin?
literally, they're they're doing this thing where they're gonna fund a Doge themed lunar rover, or not rover, but like lander to go to the moon or something like that.
Oh my god, I'm in love.
That is awesome.
I'm in love. Please, I want to join. I want to go to the moon. I'll wear a Doge head. Oh, you know what? As soon as we get a little more popular, I'm getting, those Minecraft heads? Well, I'm getting a box Doge head. Even like, a horse head? Well, I'm getting a Doge rubber head. I will go to PAX and E3 with a Doge head.
The Shiba Inu head.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yes. and we'll have a site, we'll have like put it on Jenks or whatever, and we'll get them to sell we'll sell Doge heads. It'll be the new thing. It'll take over horse head and unicorn
I think
head.
it will. Yeah, and I think Tom Green would happily wear one.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, I confirmed it. It was Cloud8745, and he does make a heck of a lot of videos, a lot of live streams and things, and he'll do. He's quite good at gaming, so he'll do boss videos and things like that too.
I think I'm gonna start using Doge coins. Actually, you know what? If you search the Doge Pound, I think Doge coin comes up in the bottom or whatever. I think it comes up in the Google search.
It's like the second most popular
Yeah.
coin next to Bitcoin. So yeah.
Well, it should probably replace 5 cents or the nickel.
Oh, I should replace pennies.
Well, I mean, like
Yeah.
cryptocurrency, one coin is usually like more than $100.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a real thing. I don't even understand this world. Okay, awesome.
How much is a Doge coin?
I don't know. I mean, they're nowhere near as expensive as Bitcoin yet, but
Oh, actually, you can get an app. I'm downloading this at the moment.
guess they're practically
it's probably
stock,
a
right?
wallet. What was that?
Yeah.
They're like practically like stock, right? In a sense.
Yeah, basically. I mean, for Bitcoin, it's something like one coin can be cut into like 12 million pieces or something like that. It's really complicated, and I don't understand it all the way. But I mean, it's basically it's most likely going to be the currency of the future.
Okay.
I have friends that
So-
do Bitcoin mining, so it's definitely
Doge-
interesting.
A Doge coin. What? How do I?
A Dogecoin is a meme. Gone awkward.
Request coins.
I would like my coins, please.
So
I would like
let's see.
to play for my Elder Scrolls Online subscription with my Dogecoins.
Oh.
Well, PayPal accepts Bitcoin, I think now.
I know, it's crazy. You
Really?
can get-
No way.
I think the job that my friend works at, the one that's mining Bitcoins, he can actually get paid in Bitcoins. I'm like,
Nice.
I don't understand
Yeah.
this. I'm confused.
Out here, the IRS, which is our tax collectors,
Yeah.
they said they will accept Bitcoin to pay your taxes. They just they just don't have it all like hammered out yet. They still have like no idea how
That's
they
actually-
want you to do that.
That's actually really progressive when you think about it.
Yeah.
Huh. It's so bizarre.
I'm right now calculating the Doge coin price. I want to know how much it is because I want to use Doge coins. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
So segueing onto the main feature. We're an hour in. Yeah, actually, I asked everyone to find a piece of content on ArcticSunburn.com or AS Movies and Games. I don't know if everybody's found something yet, but that's why
I
wanted
have.
to give you a moment to find something. And I want you to weigh in your 2 cents or whatever game, movie, or even oddity that you found on the blog.
I found one, but I don't think it's good enough. So I found this other one. So
Okay.
it'll be a surprise. I'll go last. So
Go last.
1,000 Doge coins is 47 cents.
Okay.
So I think
Has a ways to go to be
yeah.
profitable.
Yeah, it's got a little bit. I think though, I think I might start using Doge coins because it's so low currency. I think I could just be like, yeah, I've got 100,000 Doge coins, which is equal to 46. It's equal to 46.59 US dollars. But I think I'd just be like, yeah, Doge coins is a currency. I've got 100,000. And all the girls would just come over. Oh yeah, and then I'll have like Doge coins printed out on like paper money and actual coins, and everyone will be like, "Oh, I'll make a music video," and you'll just see me there, just like rolling and swimming in the Doge coins.
I guess I could provide the music.
Yeah. What kind of music do you play?
Anything.
Like,
Just my favorite is probably kind of hard rock or melodic rock or funk, but everything from blues to folk to country to jazz, I'm
not a country fan, but I'm a fan of.
Not a huge fan.
I'm a fan of the rock, and the stone. No, no. I'm a fan of the. I'm a
voice.
I'm a fan of the rock and roll genre, and fan of the heavy metal genre.
Fair enough.
My members text me what is the password.
Story, have you found a piece of content that you want to talk about?
No, like I totally forgot about that. I just got to the site now.
Yeah. And Flame, how about you? You searching too?
Yeah, I'm still searching. Is this on like your site, Arctic Sunburn or something like that, or just any random?
Yeah. Anything on ArcticSunburn.com.
Okay, I found one.
Okay.
So Japan's most anticipated game titles: Final Fantasy 15, Mario Kart 8, and others.
Right.
I'm curious as to why they're so hyped about Final Fantasy 15, given as I haven't played any of them, but from what I've heard, the general consensus is that the most recent ones have been pretty bad.
You know, I think the whole thing about Final Fantasy in Japan, and that's a great comment, is that it hasn't actually ever dropped in popularity compared to kind of here in North America where it's fluctuated quite a bit. I think, they've maybe lost some hardcore fans or they've angered some along the way. In general, I think they've still kind of kept the momentum in Japan. I think people sort of get it more because they're almost anime-like too, right? The recent ones. And the trailer does look somewhat compelling, but again, it is odd to me too because they've messed this up so many times. Who knows what 15's going to be?
Then again, how many Final Fantasy games can you make? I mean,
yeah.
Final Fantasy 432.
Well, unless they can find a way to kind of, I know they can't and probably won't remake 5 and 6 into new games, but those were some of the better systems. Same with 7, like Materia, Shinra, all that stuff was kind of cool. So, I don't know.
I'm just wondering what's going to happen when they get to 20? When are they going to stop using Roman numerals?
Well, and they're not even interconnected. Let's not even pretend they're somehow linked together as a story, because they're not. Different characters, different setting. The only thing consistent, and this hasn't even been consistent all the way through, is Moogles and potions.
Freaking, I don't know. I kind of want to play a Final Fantasy game, but it's just. We'll see. If this game is good, maybe I'll play it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and since when? I don't know. It's sort of weird, but since when did Final Fantasy become all about graphics, right? I guess.
Yeah.
But up to that point, they still had some form of story, and they had some interesting, battle combat systems or different things to introduce, and now it seems like they're more reliant on the visuals than anything.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Story, you got yours. Flame, do you have one yet? Or no? Do you still want to look? Okay.
I'm still searching, but I've got nothing in mind. Honestly,
well, right.
I'm looking in the game section. Other than that, but
anything that catches your attention.
Okay, I'll do mine. But Flame, you have until I'm done to find something.
Okay.
But we'll probably run off into a extreme rant about this. So you have probably about another half an hour to find something.
Yeah.
All right. So there's one here that caught my eye when I was reading. Well, I'm pretty sure it would catch everyone's eye. It's in the top right of the screen on the sidebar on everything at the moment. If you haven't seen that story or anyone, yeah. It just caught my eye the other day too while I was reading the post of the Doge Pound one, and I was like, oh, I like the image. I shall click on it. So, and then it brought me to this. Yes.
Grown.
The Spring Breakers review.
Did you read it?
I skimmed kind of through it. There's a lot of reading, and I didn't have a lot of time because it was kind of like 1:30 in the morning. So
Right.
I kind of like skimmed through it a little bit, and there's only one thing that I got that I haven't actually watched the movie, which I wanted to, but I think I still might
Don't want to.
just to see it.
You don't want to see it. You really don't.
But
You really
Like,
don't.
I know the reason you want to see it, and honestly, you can just find all those clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
yeah, the only thing I didn't like about your review is like, dude, come on.
Well,
As long as they're of age, it's all good. But like,
Well, the whole Arctic sunburn concept, like I guess most recently anyway, was to catch people's attentions visually. So of course that.
Yeah.
well, I'm guilty
It's
as
just a great-
charged.
I'm telling you, it's just a great photo. It's not even like,
Yeah,
of
it
course
is a
they're
great
all-
photo.
No, like of course they're all attractive girls and all, but like seriously, the composition of that photo is incredible. Like artistically, it just captures their attention every time. It doesn't matter that they're wearing bikinis.
It does because they're colored.
It
It's
does.
kind of like they're colorful bikinis that catches you, and it's like white with girls. Come on, it catches any dude's attention, and if there are any girls on there, they'll be like, "Oh, cute girl," or "I want to look like those girls," or if they're lesbians, they could think like a man as well. But the actual topic I wanted to talk about and say that I totally agree with is the Space Jam NBA 2K14 mod. I saw this a while ago and thought this was beautiful. I love this. I was waiting for a mod to be put into one of these games. I don't play sports games, but I wanted it to be put in there just because I think it's the best idea ever.
Definitely. I actually really enjoyed those NBA games too. I mean, they haven't really evolved much in recent years, and I was somewhat shocked to find, I think it's in my NBA Live review somewhere, that they were still using some of the exact same animation for some of their the players as they were like in NBA Live 2003. So NBA Live of 2009 and NBA Live 2003, and they're still using some of the same animations.
Well,
That was like, I don't know, that's weird to me.
yeah, well, I think definitely if people really, it depends how people play these games. Do they more play for, I want to play basketball, or they just get it to get the game, kind of like Call of Duty? You get it to get the
Right.
game. Or this one, because I know a bunch of people who just like, oh yeah, you got the new NBA 2K 756. Oh yeah, you're not cool if you don't have that. I heard a lot about that I've only played like a hockey one, NHL 2K or something like that, 2K12 or something like that on the Wii, which was terrible. But I mean,
Right.
it was all right. It's hockey and it works. It's kind of like FIFA. You get FIFA to play it. I had a FIFA kick. I liked it. They work, and it's basketball.
And I think for me personally, the reason why I like games like that and why I should stay away from them, and it's the same reason I like Super Power League 2, which I mentioned before, is because you can play a full season and keep track of stats.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why I like that. I just do. So, and I'll usually rack up some ridiculous stats that are unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then see, there's those people too who just, they play for, I need to get the best stats in this game, and then I gotta get in the next one.
Yeah.
Who people who play for stats, and there's people like me. Oh, basketball. I'll kick your ass at basketball. No, you won't. No, nobody knows how to play basketball, and it's kind of like, dude, it's kind of like, I got this game at a thrift shop. I'll kick your ass for $10. That's how.
Yeah, the only sports games I really ever played were NBA Street 2, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
And then like just
Basketball.
If I remember.
a couple like MLB games.
Hmm.
But NBA Street was the one I had the most fun with.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it was a really good, if I remember. I really enjoyed what little I played of it in a store somewhere.
Yeah.
The first thing when it came to mind when you said street, I just thought they should make like some like Detroit 2K11.
Yeah.
Detroit.
God.
What?
Yeah.
Is this like a
That game would
SimCity?
Yes.
If that was a SimCity game, you would like start off bankrupt and just everyone would be dying.
Did you ever play the SimCity Detroit scenario? It was kinda like that.
Oh God. That's
like-
what exactly I thought when I heard street.
Detroit's so bad that the city council there is telling people to not go to the city. They're saying, don't come here.
Oh God. It's gonna be like overrun. It's gonna be like that zone where you don't go to. The states is just gonna say no, we don't want you.
Detroit will become an independent nation
Yeah, it will.
run by gangsters.
Oh God. It'll be part of Afghanistan in the middle of the U.S. Oh God, that's funny.
Flame, did you find anything?
Yeah, I actually thought of the Atari thing. The one topic I wanted to talk about is having like because I actually own the oldest Game Boy Advance type thing. It's the Game Gear or something like that.
Totally, yeah.
And I just wish like we could get it so we could record like games from there. But
Emulator.
yeah, well, yeah, emulators, but from ROMs. But I don't know, honestly.
Well,
I remember the Game Gear a little bit.
Yeah, and I own probably a few games. I used to own like 20 games. Now the rest are at like my dad's, and I don't know where he put all of them.
If I remember correctly, like the screen was way better than the Game Boy, but then it would also drain batteries like now.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
apparently those screens would just suck juice. Oh God,
Yeah,
man.
and it like holds like 6 batteries, like 6 AA
Yeah.
batteries. It's like, what the hell? It's
Like,
waste money.
at that point, why not just use like a C or a D battery?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This should be good for the environment.
yeah.
Oh, those in-screen lights. Did I just hear someone fart?
Maybe.
It sounded kind of like it. Might have just been a chair
Yeah,
squeaking, but
probably.
okay. Probably don't have a podcast in the toilet,
Yeah.
Actually, right before this, I was debating on whether I should have went before the podcast, and now it's too late. Am I gonna have to like jump out in the middle of the podcast and be like, guys, bowl? I need the bowl. Hey, do you guys want to Skype with me on my phone? And I was thinking, as I went to take a leak, I was thinking, what if I have to go in the middle of a podcast?
I get it. That's why I went to the bathroom before.
Should I have my phone on Skype just in case? Would that just be
I've
a
been
little
on like
awkward?
low volume or something like that.
Very awkward.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
Why are
this
you
isn't
whispering? Such
this
so
isn't the-
low.
24/7 podcast. So. Can you imagine?
That would
You know what? Have a that'll be a Guinness World Record. Constant podcast for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like a day. It's like a life podcast. People should start a trend and just be like, day in the podcast in the life of Jay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Constantly streaming audio from your phone.
Yeah. Wow. Your bill would just be off the roof.
it's a reality subscription podcast for a nickel.
Oh God.
The nickel you got from your free game.
Yeah.
Exactly. From the buying it free game.
Oh. Oh God. That's terrible.
The one piece of content I will highlight because of how quirky and weird it is. There's a post called "All This Rocky Is Finally Getting to Me," and I'd watched all the Rocky movies in a row and reviewed all of them. And I had a really strange dream that I describe in that post about Rocky. Well, actually, it's I don't know. I only remembered so much from the dream, so I don't describe much.
Can you
then
tell us about this dream?
Halfway into halfway into the post, it actually turns into like serious talk, like some of my reviews do. Let's see, where does it talk about Rocky movies? Oh gosh, I don't even know. It looks like it's missing that. Oh no, here it is. Had a dream that I was in a room with 2 boxing rings, a bar, and several restaurant table sets. Rocky was training in one ring while Paulie was trying to convince him to divorce Adrian and move to Jamaica. Clover Lang was also there saying to Rocky, "Come on, man, let's get out of here." What a strange dream. Or more like Mr. T, "Come on, man, let's get out of here."
That's beautiful.
Pretty interesting.
Oh, that's probably one of the best dream stories I've heard yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually another post about a dream I had. That one was about.
You know what?
Well,
if someone needs to have a podcast of just dreams, strange dreams they had.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a way to remember that. I mean, there's several things you can do every night to remember your dreams.
Yeah.
so you can
I heard about
definitely
that. It was like a WikiHow
Yeah.
post or something. Oh, you
Totally.
can like talk to yourself.
One of the really simple ways to just remember your dreams is every morning when you wake up, if you remember your dream, write it down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Or even talk about it.
And then the one
Yeah.
other thing was to kind of mimic the eye movement your eyes make while you're sleeping. So you just move them up and down, left to right for a while before falling asleep.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So the 2 things you guys mentioned combined with that, you'll remember dreams most of the time.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
One thing I want to get into
It's
is
educational.
start trying to do is lucid dream.
Oh, oh God.
Right. Like being able to control it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's another
being
thing
able
where you talk to
to
yourself.
know you're dreaming.
Yeah.
The problem is that most of the time, once you figure out you're dreaming, you'll wake up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
So one of the there's some things you can do to like try and figure out like if you're dreaming. One of them is like look into a mirror,
What?
and like most of the time you won't see yourself. And then another thing to try and do is like flip on a light switch and try and see if it does anything. Because most of the time when you flip a light switch, something's going to turn on or turn off. So, but
Flip a light switch. Something in the background just falls.
there's also you can also
really interesting.
there's other things you can do that like take like just like you have to do this while you're awake, and it's like doing something repetitively throughout the day, like checking your like looking at your hands or something like that throughout the day, like or just doing something weird that you do every day, like every couple hours or something like that. And eventually in your dream you'll like do that, and then you'll like notice something's off or whatever, like whatever you're doing, you're like, whoa, that's different. Am I dreaming?
Yeah. And that makes me think of, I don't remember the exact figures, but like somebody was talking about how scientifically we don't exist for every second. We don't actually exist for like a nanosecond or a split second or something, just like a very, very, very tiny value. And that's how like alternate versions of ourselves are created or some such. It's pretty weird.
What?
Yeah, that science has gotten so weird. Like when you get down past because in an atom you have like the nucleus, and inside the nucleus you have quarks, and then they discovered something smaller than that, and
Right.
it's so complex that like they blink in and out of existence. Like they go somewhere and we have no idea where they go.
Exactly.
They just disappear and then they come back.
And they're probably part of the whole physical vibrations, and everybody emits vibrations, so yeah, it's part of that, probably part of that whole thing somehow.
That brings me to a topic I remember mentioning in my school. By the way, I finally I finished. Well, not finished, but I'm done my grade 11. So I'm thinking of doing some double uploads in some weeks. Kind of like what I was saying. With do Monday, Friday, different videos. Kind of like a series video on Friday. Genre of the week Monday, and then just do like murder, Gmod murder, and I don't know, Portal, and have like upload those Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and upload those because it'd be so much easier on me because I just do upload, and I don't have to edit so much. I just have to do a lot more recording.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it goes by so fast.
Yeah. But so you're gonna have a little more time now, right? Because you're basically heading into summer.
Yeah, well, I'm on my summer break. Like, I was on my summer break 2 days ago? 2 days ago?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like even before May long weekend.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is what this is.
I was done school, and then May long weekend was my end weekend, so it was perfect. I'm done school like a month early, which was so awesome. It's so relieving.
Do you have until the end of August?
I have like
basically.
It ends in my school kind of like ends in June. It starts up in I think September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got like another month till I guess school's over.
Right.
So yeah, until I find a job, but I'm going to get something that isn't too much hours, but is hopefully enough. It's so hard to find a job though because I have no experience with anything.
Oh, that's the perfect place to be.
Yeah. That brings me to a topic though. I remember there was this one guy in school. He plays League of Legends. We used to play League of Legends together. That's how he got me really into the MOBA stuff. And we were talking about portal physics one day. I came to school once and I was just like, dude, let's talk about portal physics. I don't know. We were just like, portal physics. And we were talking about if you stuck your arm, and like if you shot portal 1, portal 2, and you put your arm in a portal, like portal A, and your arm came out portal B, and you like turned off the energy that's in those portals, or it wore off. Because I don't know how you would do the portals, like the portal gun, you shoot like a field of energy or a wormhole field, and then it just kind of like shuts off over time because it runs out of energy. If it shuts off and runs out of energy, what happens to your arm? Does it just cleanly slice off? Do some of the like atoms kind of like mix up and your arm's really chunky?
Do you get stuck to the wall?
Yeah, do you get stuck? Do your atoms merge with that surface that the portal was originally on? What do you think? What do you think happens? It's really kind of like, what? When you first think of it, but when you actually think of it, it's a question that if we ever ran into portal physics, what would happen?
Maybe Valve knows.
Yeah.
Maybe this Black Mesa thing is more than just a concept.
Hey, I think Aperture Science actually does exist.
It's underneath Valve's headquarters.
Yeah. I think Aperture
could
Science is
explain-
an actual science company, though.
Explain why they're not making games.
They're working on portal physics.
Yeah.
I think I should try out for a job at Valve for their portal physics.
There you go.
I was thinking about something the other night about like the Half-Life series, and I was just thinking like, what if Valve just decides to fuck with everyone, and is just like, we're gonna release Half-Life 2 Episode 3, guys.
Isn't that what they were supposed to do?
Aren't they doing that?
Yeah, seriously.
Aren't they gonna release Half-Life Episode
Or
3?
they're gonna wait till Half-Life 3. I don't know.
Or are they releasing Half-Life 3?
Like,
Okay, I mean, like they have more properties than I initially realized, right? So there's the whole Half-Life thing. There's the Portal thing. They actually own Dota 2.
Yeah, they have quite a few games now. They have like really
Team
really
Fortress.
big names too. Like
Yeah,
really big names.
and then Left 4 Dead as well, which I didn't know was also Valve.
Yeah.
And I'm really not into the zombie thing at all. I think it's gone on way too long, and there's way
Yeah.
too many games. But
Bring back World War games. Oh, you know what? I think we talked about it last episode, but they still need to bring back a Civil War shooter.
Civil War shooter, right?
that would be
Yes.
so bad though. Like, you'd shoot the gun, and then you'd have to sit there for 10 minutes reloading it.
That's the fun. But you know how okay, this is how it would play out. This is how if that was put, like, all the Call of Duty people came to play this game in a tournament. Well, not a tournament. Sorry. Like, you know, those idiots who just think they're all tough shit, and they kind of just like juke around and they jump and they dodge bullets. If this is how it would be played out. Two guys would run up and they totally shoot. They shoot and totally just miss each other by a mile. The gun would just like backfire, it'd shoot backwards, and these guys would run at each other and then just spin it. They just like movie style scene, run in a circle, like walk in a circle, but face to face while they're reloading their guns. You just see two guys just staring at each other in the eyes, like with the ramming, like putting all the gunpowder, ramrod, and they're just like staring at each other, walking in a circle.
And then they try to do like a 360 no scope, and then
Yeah.
like shoot their teammate.
And then there's this other guy
man.
that comes in, stands there. What are you guys doing? They both just stop, turn, shoot him. And then they just continue to spin and reload. Oh, God.
That was kind of like Keanu Reeves, like, what are these guys doing? Well,
Oh, so good.
Conspiracy Keanu.
yeah, I guess really like the last Half-Life thing they did. It's hard to believe, but episode 2 was October 2007.
Whoa.
I know. Portal 2 was actually April 2011.
Gee.
They did come out with Counter-Strike Global Offense in August 2012. I guess you could technically count that as an update to the Half-Life series. And then Dota in July 2013. But besides that,
They bought
you know,
Dota in July.
yeah, they have it down here as July 2013 is the release. So I
That's
don't know if
neat.
they bought it after.
I haven't actually played Dota. Apparently, it's the harder League of Legends or Smite.
There's so many characters.
I know. There's so many different playables I hear.
Actually,
it's so
it's
difficult.
original. We used to have LAN parties at my house, and we would play it. Dota was the game. Maybe not because it would have been everybody's top choice, but just because it was a cross-platform,
Oh, yeah.
and B, it would run on most people's computers without it being, too processor intensive at the time.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't played Dota at all once. Like, I've played League of Legends, Smite. I've played.
It's
like,
very
there's
simple.
even a Lord of the Rings. There's even a Lord of the Rings MOBA, which I still don't really want to play because it seems really retarded.
I think there were a ton of mods for Dota as well.
Yeah, but the only one I haven't played is Dota, and I'm really surprised. Even Han, like, have you guys heard of Han?
Nope.
No.
Heroes of New Earth. It's another MOBA. It's another really big title, Han, and I still haven't played that one either. And I'm a real big fan of the MOBA type games. I enjoy watching tournaments, even StarCraft tournaments. I remember I did that for. I watched the StarCraft tournaments for a while in class, and because I just felt like I need a break. I'm StarCrafting. I need to watch a live stream today. So yeah, and I got into that for a bit, and I think they're really neat. But I really enjoy watching live streams of MOBAs because some of the guys who really know how to play makes you want to be as good as them and want to master that character.
Yeah.
And want to look good because it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
It is pretty intense.
one MOBA that's actually an FPS, PlanetSide 2. It seems really interesting.
I played PlanetSide.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of it.
That's a MOBA?
Yeah, it's massively multiplayer. It's like they have, I think, 3 main like little island sections or whatever that are all on different servers. And then there's just a bunch of people playing, and and there's three different factions, and they try and fight to control everything. But
yeah, I guess it would be a MOBA. By the way, it's not massively. It's
It's not massive. It's
multiplayer online battleground arena or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Battle arena. Yeah.
It's a SMO.
A SMO. A SMO. What's a SMO?
Small multiplayer online.
Oh. It doesn't even get battle arena. It's just small multiplayer online.
Yeah.
I remember PlanetSide 2. It was pretty neat. The PlanetSide 2, like even the Dusk 214 or whatever, the EVE Online's FPS, or FPS or MOBA type. I thought they're really neat, except I suck at those games. Hardcore. I suck so bad at those games. I cannot play them. This is why in every FPS now, I try to play on my PC. I'm always a sniper because I can hide and just like pick off people. So if you ever see that douchebag that's just like hiding up on a ladder and it's just like pew, pew.
I used to be pretty intense with Half-Life Deathmatch, especially Severian's mod, which kind of speeded things up and made the reloading of shotgun faster, and by default you would have a shotgun in hand. So yeah, I would just be blasting people's heads.
Was it kind of like that? It was like a battle arena 3 or something. Like I forget what it was. It was that one where you jump around. It's really fast, and it's got the machine gun, the laser gun, that type. I wonder that should be
Unreal
classed.
Tournament?
Yeah, Unreal Tournament.
Oh man, the original Unreal Tournament. Are you kidding me? I could go back and play that any day.
I suck so bad at those games because I have the worst accuracy. Like, I remember when I used to play Call of Duty and Modern Warfare 2 on my dad's PC when he had a gaming PC because I had nothing. And I used to play that, and I used to be a decent shot with the mouse. I used to be a really decent shot. Now, I can't hit shit. I'm not even joking. I literally hold the mouse button and I just kind of like all over the place, all around the guy. I forget what movie that was from, but the dude had a revolver and he's like bam, 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 and shoots like all around the guy. It was like a comedy movie or something.
Right.
And he takes a revolver, but he's just kind of like points and he's just looking the other way. And he pops 6 into the wall all the way around him. It was really funny. That's me when it comes to playing any kind of FPS now.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Although one thing I've noticed with like the difference between playing an FPS on console and playing it on PC is a lot of the time, like when you're playing on PC, a lot of people don't aim down the sight. They'll just like if they're fairly close to the person, they won't aim down the sight and they'll just like spray in the general direction. But on console, you're always going to aim down the sight almost every time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's more accurate, and I guess people can snap too with the. I don't know. I find if you think about it, you should have more accuracy with a mouse because you can make finer adjustments than a thumbstick.
Like sniping on PC is much easier.
Oh
than
yeah, way much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like with any other gun.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Much easy. Yeah.
Yeah, much easy. Bringing out the
Apparently-
Doge.
Totally. Yeah, no, I think apparently it has a lot to do with Twitch reflex.
Yeah.
The younger you are, the quicker you are. So, you guys shouldn't be doing too badly there.
Yeah, I'm alright. And I think if I ever play another FPS, I'm gonna PC controller it because I'll even PS3 controller hook it up because Steam does support some controller games. So I don't think Planetside 2 had a controller ported. So I might download it again and try it out. And this time not snipe. If you're sniping, then I just switch over to the mouse, and then when I'm not sniping, then I go up and I'll.
Yeah.
But I used to be one of those people on console who could just run around the map on Modern Warfare 2 in quickscope really, really good. I was a decent quickscope. I wasn't nothing like optics, but I mean, I could go into a I think there were just times where I'd enter I had a friend who did online quickscoping on YouTube and he was really good. He was very, very good. He didn't think he was that good, but he was freaking good. And he used to invite me to these
30 no.
Yeah, something like that. But he used to invite me to these matches. And it's just a bunch of dudes who do YouTube videos. And I'm pretty much just dead meat. I get 1 kill and 300 deaths.
Oh no.
I get 1 kill and 50 death, and everyone would have at least 20 kills on me. Everyone would run for me. The other guys would be jumping around trying to hit each other, and then it'd be I'd run up and I'd just go, "Haboo!" I'd miss a guy 5 feet. I'd miss the guy once. No scopes me with a 360 off a car. I'm just why am I even in this lobby?
See, that's the thing is I would often run out like Rambo in most multiplayer FPS games.
Yes.
So it would have its advantages. Sometimes you just scare people literally, but a lot that usually meant taking a lot more deaths too. Even when I was owning at Half-Life Deathmatch and getting the most kills, I was usually getting the most deaths too.
Yeah, but the thing is if you're having fun killing the people, if you're not playing for kill streaks and if you're not playing for kill streaks or your kill death ratio, then and you get kills and you're killing fine and you're just taking deaths fine, it's fun. That's awesome. Totally. I wish I could do that in Call of Duty, but I can't. No, I get 5 deaths per 1 kill. That's my KD. It's negatives already. It's terrible.
One game you can't run and gun in is Ghost Recon.
God.
I don't know if that game has any multiplayer, but
there's a Ghost Recon. I think me and Flame Tongue were playing. It's it was Ghost Recon Phantoms. It's a free one on Steam. That one, it's really neat. I really enjoy that one, and you can't run and gun because people have abilities to see through walls and kind of stuff, and it's a third person. And then when you zoom in, you go first person iron sights, and when you don't use your sights, you're third person, and you can see around corners. So if some idiot just comes running across your screen while you're hidden, you can't see anyone, but they can see you. Mm-hmm. So you really got to play it really tactical in a way.
It's one of the only first-person shooters that I've played that has a realistic difficulty.
Yeah,
it's where really one bullet kills you.
Yeah. You get shot once and you're bleeding out. You have to actually bandage yourself or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
It's a tactical shooter, and any game in kind of the rogues. I Rainbow Six series.
Yeah.
Which Ghost Recon would be included. We're kind of along those lines. We used to play Rogue Spear, and that was a really fun game, multiplayer. Right now, it looks awful, but compared to the games that are out there,
Yeah.
I would be like not sure of keyboard shortcuts, so I'd be playing like co-op multiplayer with my cousin, and I'd be throwing a grenade in because you want to be cautious as you're going down towards where more of the terrorists are.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, fire in the hole, and then like it would actually blow up before I could get the full sentence out.
So it's like,
and he'd be
fire
like,
in the
you should maybe be a little more careful.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun with that game.
Oh yeah, I remember Call of Duty. As soon as I got off the quick scoping kind of thing, I went to knifing, and I did very, very well at knifing. There would be some days where I got a lot of sugar. I'd have like 6 Arizonas, like I'd chug them. I'd sit in front. I'd sit in front of my like 10-inch TV. No, it wasn't even 10. It was like 8. Yeah, I'd sit in front of my like 8-inch, 10-inch TV, like 2 feet away, and I would be jumping and running around things, knifing people. I remember I got 15 kills, or no, 20, either 15 or 25, and 0 deaths or 1 death. Just because I went from assault rifle, and then I'm like, I'm going to knife these guys. But I remember I had a friend staying over, and we were both really hyper. And this was at like 12 o'clock midnight. So we're both sitting in front of this 10-inch TV. He's got the mic on, and he's trying to talk like fake British. He wasn't very good at it. And he's talking like fake British to this dude. And you know, the gamer insults. Noob, you suck. Oh, I just killed you here. Oh, you suck. You can't even kill me. And I'd be like, I'd just be like jamming out, and I'd just be killing people. Oh, and that's a game I'll never forget in Call of Duty series ever. That was Modern Warfare 2 with the tack knife. Oh man, that was so good.
Nice.
I will never forget that game. Modern Warfare.
I forget
2
what
was so good.
perk it was, but there's that one perk in Modern Warfare 2 where you can knife someone from like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
What?
Commando.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Would you jump? Yeah, Commando, where you like jump at them. Oh yeah, that was so good. That's what I used to use like it was like I remember I used to have my death streak as martyrdom, where you drop a grenade on your death. Oh man, people used to get so pissed off. It was so funny though.
Yeah, I played the Call of Duty games before they were cool. Like Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3. And then after that, I didn't play any more Call of Duty games till Black Ops.
They were never cool.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, here comes the hate. Here comes the hate comments.
No, I've had fun. I've had fun.
Your YouTube channel and your site just lights up with hate comments.
That's what's supposed to happen, right? It's supposed to be... If it's neutral and nobody cares about it,
yeah,
you're doing something wrong.
Yep, that's true.
But
yeah.
good.
So guys, I think we're past the 90-minute mark. Actually,
we're actually almost like 2 hours. Like honestly,
110-minute mark. So we're gonna wrap this episode.
This is gonna have to be 2 parts.
Yeah,
it could be.
Could.
Yeah, it could be kind of our first 2-part episode. How we make content creation easy too.
Yeah.
But any closing remarks before we head on out?
Subscribe to the Doge Pound.
RIP Twitch mobile chat.
Twitch?
Yep. Twitch managed to kill the mobile chat because PC and mobile chat used to be separate, and they killed mobile chat without mobile having to update by porting the PC servers back to the old servers, which is what the mobile servers were on. So they have merged, and so
interesting.
Well,
just a shout out to Twitch Plays Pokemon Mobile.
Gabe said that he's now on Twitch. Gabe for now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
If you guys do some live streams, I'm down.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I was hoping. Yeah, I
We're
was hoping
definitely
he
gonna
would,
do some live streams. We are once I move and get some better internet, when I get like fiber optic internet.
Yeah,
Once I get some better internet, I am definitely live streaming every week. Every week it'll be a Friday. I'll live stream or Saturday. I'll live stream, and I'll be playing anything really.
much awesome.
Thing.
I'm dragging one of you guys in every week. There'll be like a new guy every week, and we'll play some games.
Awesome. Look forward to it. All right. Well, this is Andrew signing off with AS Movies and Games podcast.
Bye bye.
Peace.